Yay! Okay, so we're gonna do a real quick unboxing. I have a couple of things that I just bought, a couple of books. So we're gonna go through them, not this book, just finished it. Talk about it later. Okay, so this is the main package. Unbox some books, a book haul, and a book haul. Hopefully I don't rip a book in the process or my hand. Oh, that was surprisingly easy to open. Okay. Letter. Oh my goodness. Just gonna throw that off my bed. Okay, so, ooh, excited. Firstly, I got When You Were Engulfed in Flames by David Sedaris. I am a very big David Sedaris fan. I've read Me Talk Pretty One Day. I've read Dress Your Family in Corduroy and Denim. I've read Holiday on Ice and Calypso. So I'm really excited to read this. He is friggin' hilarious. He makes me cry. He makes me die laughing. He makes me everything. I love David Sedaris. Cannot say it enough. Short form essays, like humor essays. He is so freaking good. Read him. Read him. I'm so excited to read this. It's going to be hilarious. I know it. I know it. I love him so much. So that's number one. Keep it there. Next one I got is The Cabin at the End of the Woods. I've heard good things about this. Paul Tremblay, a lot of people really like him. Said good things about him, so I'm like, I'd like to give him a try. Let's see. Oh, this is kind of funny. I'm going to come back to it in a bit. This is kind of like, so these people are staying in this cabin in New Hampshire, and some weird stuff happens. A stranger appears, and creepy, horror, strange, weird. Can't wait to read it. Can't wait to try him out. This is like a really weird copy. Look how thin and tall it is. It was like only $2 or something. Look, what? Why is it so tall? This is the tallest and thinnest paperback I've ever gotten. That can't be true. But this is weird. This is really weird. It looks so strange. Like, look at me reading this thin, tall paperback. What is this? Anyways, excited to read this. Looks really good. Ooh! I should sit up straight. Ooh, I've been having back problems. Fever Dream by Samantha Schweblin. I think I have her another book, but I do. I have Little Eyes by her from the library. And my library does not have Fever Dream, and I've been wanting to read this one, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy it. This is another, like, one of those just weird fiction, you know, like the strange books, because I love a weird frickin' book. So it's like this young woman and a child, or like younger lady, I guess. Yeah, young woman and this child are both at this hospital. The woman is like dying, and it's this weird kind of thing. And yeah, what? Super short. Whoa, look how it's written. This is like a day read or something. Really fast. Looks good though. Oh, the next one I'm going to have to redo the synopsis, because this one is so, like, I don't even know. I've been wanting to read this for a while. It's called Sudden Death. It's by Alvaro Enrigue. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. I will look it up. Yes. So, I'm just going to read the synopsis because it's so strange. A tennis match in 16th century Rome. Caravaggio, I'm going to say Caravaggio, plays against the Spanish poet Quevedo. Galileo is a line judge. The ball is made from the coveted hair of recently beheaded Anne Boleyn. They're fighting, drinking, sexual liaisons, popes behaving badly, executions, Thomas Cromwell, and Henry VIII plotting. There's murder and cheating, and across the ocean, conquistador Hernan Cortez and his Mayan translator and lover, La Malinche, play their own games, a domestic comedy that will change the course of the world. So, I wanted to choose this for my book club I'm in, but I'm like, this is way too weird. Like, they always say I pick the weird books, and I was like, I can't make everyone read this thing. Like, what is this? What is this? I read that synopsis before, and I was like, this is the strangest thing I've ever heard of. Maybe not the strangest, but it's got a lot of good people writing about it. He's got like Lauren Groff, who I just read a book of, or by, Marlon James, Salman Rushdie, like, what? Yeah. Next book I got that I keep hearing about, God, these are all some tiny books. In the House in the Dark of the Woods by Laurd Hunt. Everyone keeps talking about it on BookTube, and I was like, I need to get in on this book. There's a little damage back here, but you know who doesn't care? It's me. Ooh, a horror set in colonial New England. A woman goes missing. Or not missing. Perhaps she has fled, abandoned her family. Or perhaps she's been kidnapped and set loose to wander in the dense woods of the north. Ooh. This sounds fun. It sounds interesting. It has a really good cover. Oh my god, look at all these covers. They're so good. Like, especially like these ones. These ones are so good. I really like this one too. Like, this Paul Tremblay one, I wouldn't say it's my favorite cover, but I like these. Oh, it fell off the bed. Whatever. These are like really nice. Why am I holding them like this? They're beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna show you this one next. The Last Time I Lied, Riley Sager. I just said that really low, and I don't know if you could hear me. I said The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. I read Home Before Dark, really liked it. I just read that other book that he wrote called Lock Every Door, and I did really like it. It wasn't my favorite of his books, aka I've only read 2 of them so far, but I was like, I'm hopping on this Riley Sager train. Everyone's there right now, and I will read all of his books. So this is the next one. I'm reading them backwards. What will I do when he comes out with a new book? Read them backwards again? No. I just, whatever order that happens, it happens. And so this is the next book. I hear it's like something happens. This girl is at summer camp. This is like in the past. This girl's at summer camp, and her friends die or something. I might be butchering this. And then she goes back to that summer camp as a counselor, and she kind of wants to figure out what happened there and what happened to her friends. So, interesting. I've heard mixed reviews. We'll see what I think. The next one I just reviewed in my September wrap-up. That's The Leftovers by Tom Perrotta. And I loved this book. I wish I had the cover with Justin Theroux's back on it. Hello. Ooh, okay. Did I do this last time? Probably. Anyways, he's beautiful. I meant the book. The book was really good. I loved it. I was like, I have to own this. I may have already read it, but I'm one of those people where if I loved a book a lot and it was inexpensive, I'm going to buy it because I should own a copy of it at least so that I can just own it and enjoy it. This is if 1 in every 100 people in the world just disappeared one day, no reason, they just disappear. So a ton of people just disappear. What's the aftermath? It's an apocalyptic novel, but it's kind of like just normal life, but there's a big change and a shift, you know? So that was really good. Next one is my Book of the Month box, and I'm really excited about this because the National Book Award finalists just came out. Their list just came out. I'm probably shaking the camera, but I don't care. I love the National Book Award. I don't know if I've said that before, but I think I did in my last vlog. But because I've started reading Interior Chinatown by Charles Yu, and I need to finish that, which also got on the finalist list, but Vanishing Half didn't. Very strange. Keep going. So my Book of the Month, let's freaking open it. Get Lost in a Story That Is. What? Get Lost in a Story That Is. Okay, I read that in such a weird way that I was like, I don't understand. Oh, I'm just like holding this. So this is Leave the World Behind by Rumaan Alam. And this sounds really good. So it's this family, they go on vacation to an Airbnb in New York. No, they're from New York. And something happens. Like, they're at this Airbnb with their children, teenage son and daughter. And then one night they get a knock on the door from this couple who is saying, like, something has happened and there's a blackout in New York and they needed to come. This was the only place they could go. Was they're like, we're the owners of this Airbnb vacation home and we need to stay here because, like, it's bad or something. And seems like it deals with a lot of stuff. Very interesting, like race, and it's like, I'm not quite sure, but it seems kind of scary. Seems kind of weird. Seems interesting. And I think I'm going to enjoy it. It's not that long. I'm very excited to dive into it, though. I'm like, am I going to read it this month? Maybe? Am I just gonna, like, you know how you make a TBR and you have this whole idea as to what you're going to read, and then you get new books, or like new books come out and stuff, and you're like, let me set that all to the side because this is what I want to do now. This is what I want now. And that's how I feel, because gosh, so many good books. Oh my god, I'm not even holding all of them because the other one fell. I love them. Thank you for coming to my unboxing of these beauties. I can never look in the camera. There's a mirror behind the camera, and I'm like, hey there, over there. Issues. I love it. I hope you enjoyed this too, and I will see you later. I should do my homework now. Future Rachel is going to be like, good job, Rachel, for reading a chapter in your book. Hopefully I do that. Bye.